Hello and welcome back to the Netherlands Victoria 2 campaign. I am Robot Genie. And so I searched online for some performance stuff, and it appears that, like many other Paradox games, I am not the only one having issues. Surprise, surprise, especially since it's a new computer. I am really not surprised to figure that one out. It seems like the slowdowns are twofold from the larger armies near the end of the game here, or we're not really near the end of the game. We still have like another 36 years or 40 years or so. But mid to late game, lots more armies, more calculations, and it's not multi-threaded apparently, which is also not super surprising. And so it doesn't benefit from this being a quad core. It's only using one of them. So all those things. So I took the advice of turning off the trees. And we still seem to. I think that's just part of the map, actually. Not. I don't know. I don't know if that's the same trees as before. But I selected the trees off in the settings file. Maybe I'll put a little tutorial on how to do that. And then I also did this interesting thing where I set after you start the game, you can go into your task manager and set the priority to real time for the game, and I changed it to only run on the last four processors, virtual processor cores. So it doesn't interfere with other parts of my system if it does try to run in real time. And yeah, I mean, we're gonna see how that works. I haven't done anything, but so far this seems much more responsive than before. Before we were running much slower. I was not getting 30 frames per second out of my recorder. We were getting more like 18 to 24, and we appear to be doing much better now. And yeah, good stuff. It's actually running so fast that I am going to bump it down because now it's too fast for me in this war. So yeah, kind of a weird spot to be talking about this in the middle of a Let's Play, but maybe I'll make a little post about it, a little tutorial about what I did to boost my performance in this, because it seems to have worked. I'm gonna play, a little bit longer to make sure that yes, in fact, it did work, rather than just declaring victory so soon. But yeah, it looks promising. It seems promising. We're seems more promising than these battles that are going on here. That's for sure. Because these battles are not super promising. I want to win this one, and then we got to take back this area over here. We just need some leaders on these armies. Don't have a lot of good choices anymore, so we're just gonna keep on keeping on, and move these guys up to Hanover, because I want to take Hanover, and that should be good. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. What do we want to research? I think it's time to make sure the Navy. Let's make sure the Navy's up to par, even though our Navy is like freaking awesome. That's how it's actually categorized. It's like Netherlands Navy, freaking awesome. Yeah. No, it's not. But if I were to have a say in it, that's how I would have named it. So, the freaking awesome Netherlands Navy. Now, I'm kind of wondering why. Oh, look at this. Sweden over here is trying to block me from crossing. That's annoying. We apparently don't have the morale of the German Navy here. They apparently are much better than us. Whoa! The Battle of Holland. That is pretty absurd. We don't have a commander. We have more heavies, but I question if they're as good as the Germans here are. Wow. We're gonna bring this fleet up now, because these fleets, apparently the admirals keep on dying. So we don't even have any good real choices. So we're gonna have to fix that at some point. I doubt we're gonna get up here to save that battle. And then over here, we need to reinforce some guys. These guys. And these guys. Just gonna... Yep. And we're engaging in more combat here. We gotta reinforce. We're gonna take back our lands that Germany has occupied. Yeah, and we're totally losing this battle right here. But this is kind of what I was saying before. Is I like to just leave even my older ships around, because you can see that they're the ones getting taken out first. So if you get into naval battles, then the problem of upgrading your ships kind of resolves itself sometimes. And we're gonna have to duck out of here. At this point, I feel like I haven't lost a lot of ships yet, or a lot of important ones, but it was quickly becoming a problem. We didn't lose any battleships, for instance. We were losing some ironclads, and we were losing a lot of like early frigates and like man-of-wars and these clipper transports and stuff. We lost a lot of that stuff, but you can see that our naval force limit here only dropped by like 40. So we didn't really, it wasn't that bad. I guess we'll put this leader on. He's terrible, but we need a leader, right? I don't want to be running around without a leader. Yeah, you can see that even if we just add one battleship to queue, it already goes over our navy limit. So, yeah, so all in all, what we lost was not too extreme there. But we weren't going to win the whole battle, and it was making no sense to stick around. And we still get these rebels to fight. we get these... The rebels, you know, they were pretty opportunistic here. They, and again, I just want to kind of point out how much better this is really running. Okay, the Italians are also attacking Austria-Hungary. But I'm not their ally. I'm not the Italians' ally anymore. And so we're gonna help our current ally, Austria-Hungary, defeat them. That sounds a-okay to me. Let's get these guys out of this attrition hell that we're in, and spread out and start doing the sieging goodness. What do we got over here? Well, this is a 74k stack. That's pretty absurd. I don't think we need a 74k stack. We're going to send this guy over here to help reinforce any potential attack down here. That sounds reasonable to me. I want to make sure that Germany doesn't break my lines. And once again, I really like how I set up this. Not to toot my own horn too much, but I actually didn't know what was going on, and this was just kind of a guess based on a little bit of experience that I had. And it is working out, and so I'm pretty pumped about it. Pretty pumped that like my defensive strategy is kind of actually intelligent. So we're going to continue to occupy the Germans' lands with the eye to probably take Hanover. I don't know if we might not have the infamy to do it. They wouldn't even accept that offer right now. It looks like we're still losing from battles and defender occupation. But it's not us. You know, it's not, we aren't the ones that are, we're, like, if you just look at us, we're probably on top of battles and all that stuff. But Austria-Hungary here, despite having a better military to begin with, has really gotten slapped around. And it looks like the Russians are also being pushed back and also losing. It looks like they got some revolts that happened early on, and maybe a lot of their troops are up here. And they're actually not doing so well, you know? And that's... I mean, it's surprising that Germany's been able to push all these guys, despite what seemed at the outset to not be nearly that strong of a military at this point in the game. I mean, we're doing just fine against them. I don't I'm wondering if I have to break a siege to protect this guy, or if this battle is going to be over first, and I can come and help with that. Tensions in China, recent international community increasing. So there's just a bunch of flashpoints going on, and I'm just increasing tension rather than anything else because it's the easier decision. All right, I'm gonna go reinforce over there because I don't want them to lose, and I'm gonna reinforce here. It's all right. We don't have to get all those sieges at once. And then we're going to take this guy. So it looks like over here our defender got taken out. That's all right. So yeah, we lost a defender over there. Looks like Germany's trying to break through our lines over here. We won that battle. That's good. We won the battle over here. So they're yeah, Germany's kind of struggling to break into our territory, which is exactly what we want to see. And then up here, apparently Germany's just trying to nail us where we're weak, which is, you know, smart. But so far it's not working out for them super well. We're maintaining our integrity, and we're even pushing forward a bit. So, oh wow, this guy had really low morale, and that's gonna be a problem. Now, a military leader died, but hell if I know what army he was commanding. Now we got another navy here with reinforcements. So we're going to bring that down. And now we have 2 more armies to make sure to be reinforcing stuff. Oh, look at that. We should really send both groups there, maybe? Nah, we just need one. Just need one to go defend. Yeah, I think these forts are really good. They work out really well for us. So I think we can actually take these fleets, and I just want to gain prestige. We're gonna take these fleets and take the fight to the enemy fleet. Germany beat us once, and never again. So let's see what we can do here. Oh, and we appear to be losing the good fight over some of our other areas. Did we like really lose a lot of men over here? I'm not quite sure. The Germans are just kind of attacking at a lot of spots right here. I think eventually they're gonna wear down. We also have a lot of units just kind of grouped up. Maybe not replenishing super fast because they keep on getting in battles. But you know, these battles are wearing Germany down too, so. And that's why we kind of increased our military up so much. Let's see. I kind of want to know about our war exhaustion is 2%, so that doesn't sound too bad. Wow, Russia, you added acquire something to the war goal from Sweden. Yeah, that's real nice. As you continue to not win, that's good. We're still doing really bad. Just surprisingly bad. Austria-Hungary's getting their ass kicked, and I welcome them separate piecing out. I think that's what's gonna happen. Even Russia's, I don't know. Russia added a war goal, but they're not even close to fulfilling it. I don't even know how they got to add that. I might add the war goal of Hanover when see, the problem is, I think, do I lose prestige if these wargles? Yeah, we lose prestige if the Russians don't complete their war goal. So that's, and they added a war goal that's going to cost more peace offer than we can even offer. So, like, what a bunch of jackasses. So we might lose some prestige here. But you know, what I might do is, after Austria here f's off and surrenders themselves, um, and maybe Russia gets out of here, or if Russia can separate peace Sweden, which would be ideal, then what I'll do is add a war goal here, and I don't know. Overall, we might come out on top. I don't really know. I don't really know what's going on here. It seems like other people are adding these war goals that are that's gonna affect me, and then they're not even close to having them. They're screwing up their war goals. You know, they're not. It's their fault, really. I shouldn't lose prestige because Russia's terrible. But I think that is how it's going to work. I'm going to fight for something for myself, though. The only problem is I think it's going to cost more infamy than I can handle. This guy needs to retreat. And the other problem is Germany is really kind of coming. Like, where did they get all these troops and stuff? I don't know. They're being pretty reduced. I just slapped around their navy real bad. I sunk their whole navy. Because we're the Netherlands, and F you. And we're going to continue to sink their navy. It looks like Japan's coming here to help. And, yeah. Yeah, we're adding a lot to the war score by really, really beating the crap out of their navy. I'm just surprised at how I'm losing some of these land battles, especially since our army should be just as good as theirs. But we're really kind of getting pushed back here. We're all the way back at our lines again, and potentially losing battles. I think maybe just people, maybe in foreign lands we're not getting reinforcements, and we just need to be pulled back here for a little bit. Like we're gonna lose right here. We might lose here. Maybe they might have taken a lot of troops from over here in Austria, because Austria just really fell apart and did terrible. I think as Russia moves all their troops up here and the Russian wave comes through, we're gonna see some success, and in another 2 years we can call Great Britain in if needed. But I might go here. We might actually use a slow transport fleet to bring over a fresh batch of troops. Now, yeah, there's no military I can build. Our money situation is still pretty good, but we are definitely getting beaten up here. And, you know, once again, I'm just a little bit surprised by it. Because, yeah, we can see that this, like, German stack has moved in. Our lines are breaking a little bit. What I want to do is send some of these guys now to dig in. We'll leave our French lines a little bit bare. And just hope France doesn't declare war on us right now. I mean, we're getting some good war score from some of these battles. I'm going to take this fleet. and maybe bring it over to Africa and pick up more troops. Oh, whoa. Jeez. That's a lot of Spanish. Maybe I won't pick up troops here. Look at this. Yeah, I wasn't paying attention over here. That's a lot of occupation. Now, I don't think any of these guys would just bow out of the war. And there's no like little modifier that lets you see why they'll stay in and why they won't. I'll just be happy. I think Austria-Hungary is going to be kicked out of the war. They're going to lose in both cases. I wonder if I'm probably going to lose prestige for this one too. Wow, so terrible. I shouldn't have answered the second call. I'm just going to lose a lot of prestige. Kind of unnecessarily too. It's not really not really necessary that we should have lost all that prestige. Oh. We got another battle joined. That's why I'm going to try to take a spear or something from Germany or someone in this war as well, because I feel like we got to gain some prestige back. It's really kind of what's holding our position in the world. Yeah, and our troops are just a little bit exhausted here. It's been a lot of fighting. Trying to regain some manpower, regain some strength. As Germany just continues to pound away at all of our stuff. So we're going to load this group up, bring them over here. I wonder if we can smack around the Spanish Navy. That'd be good to sink the Spanish Navy too. We're gonna bring this navy over into the Straits of Gibraltar, and we're gonna bring this navy, I don't know, over here. I mean, I am pretty happy with our performance in this war. I'm just not happy with the fact that we're gonna lose so much prestige. But in the end, that is all that we're gonna lose. I don't believe we're gonna lose any territory, unless we have to cede some of Africa to Spain here. But I think that can be avoided by kicking Spain's ass and throwing them back. Oh, we lost another battle here. Yeah, so we can see that our lines are breaking down. Mainly because I think we just have a ton of troops that just need to be regenerated, and they're not getting the time to do so. So we're actually gonna retreat these armies over here and try to develop a defensive line. And we get these guys here. So let's bring this guy up here for defense. These guys are gonna come back here. And yeah, let's try to form a little bit of a tangible defense here, and see what we can do. So we wanna move in to attack there. Oh, and they're trying to invade my capital now. Yeah, I mean, this is looking worse and worse, to be honest. I'm really surprised that Germany was able to do so well against so overwhelming odds, really, because that's really what it was. Now, I so they don't want to accept this offer anyway. This is almost a great war too. If one more person had joined on Germany's side, it would have been a great war, and we would have lost. These battles are super important, and it's just, oh man, I don't know what to say. I mean, we have the army, and they don't. But they have a lot more leaders than we do. So I don't know. We have the same amount of leaders. I don't know. I don't know what's going on here. It's a little surprising. And Russia just has a lot more. I feel like if we stick this war out, Russia can come back. But, I don't know. I don't know. Well, we're crushing Spain. That's something. Anyway, this looks like the end of the episode. So if you're liking this, make sure to like and/or subscribe. I'll see you next time. Later.